Now for the HTML part, I have already created the file inside the Visual Studio Code like index.html, style.css and also the script.js file, and all of the files are linked inside this index.html, and also I launched the project inside my web browser. So the first thing is we need to start with the container, just like in every application we did it. We need to place everything inside the container. This is the final version that we want to develop, and this is the one that we are going to develop in this entire module. So the first thing is we need to specify the container. So I am going to specify a div tag, then the class selector. So this is going to be like container, and inside of the container everything will be placed. So first again I am going to create here another div, not a dir. We need to create the another div here, then the class attribute, and then this is going to have our calculator. And I actually want to specify the small case name, and this is giving the error because the course is not properly closed. Alright, so inside of the container we have the calculator. Now inside of the calculator we have everything will be placed, and inside of the calculator we need to provide the h2 element, which is the loan calculator, and after the loan calculator we need to create the another division, so div, and then inside of that we need to create the class input group, and inside of that we need to create the label. So this label we don't need any for value. I'm actually going to remove it. So this is for the loan amount, so the main loan amount will be displayed here, and then we need the input type. So input type we are actually going to dealing with the number, so we need to specify here a number. Then the id, so id is going to like loan amount input. Okay, so this will be the id for the input type, and then we need to add the placeholder. So here we need to specify enter loan amount. Okay, so this will be the id, and then we need to actually copy this input group. So again I'm going to just remove the space, which is the blank space, pressing the enter key, just copy this one and pasting it one more time. So this will be used for the interest rate. And then to specify in the brackets a percentage symbol. Then we need to specify the id, which is interest rate input, and then we need to remove the placeholder text to like enter interest rate. Okay, and then finally again we need to copy this one more time, and these will remain the input group. Then this one is for our loan term in brackets. We need to specify the in months, and then we need to change the id. So the id is going to be like loan term input, and then we need to change the placeholder to enter loan term. Okay, so this will be the input elements type done. You can see inside the web browser the corresponding elements is now visible to the browser. After that we need a button. So for that we need to place here a button. So button, and we need to provide the button an id. So it is going to be like calculator, not calculator, it is like calculate btn. So it is like calculate btn. This will be the id for the button, and then we need to here use the calculate. Alright, so this will be the calculate btn. Then we need to add the division, which is for the result. So this will be having the final result. Instead of that we need to specify the id, which is result. Just place here a small character. Alright, so this will be the results. Now the HTML part of the loan calculator is done. So our next step is to start with the CSS part of this particular application, which is the loan calculator application.